My child, in our contemporary society, the propensity to blow small inconveniences out of proportion is a phenomena worth noting. It's not just an occasional response to misfortunes, rather it's become a habitual pattern, almost a default setting in our mental processing. Understanding this behavior requires delving into the intricacies of modern mental conditioning. The human brain, when faced with misfortunes, undergoes a cascade of reactions. Neurotransmitters are released, leading to a series of emotional responses that we consciously experience throughout our bodies. This process is entirely natural and has roots in our evolutionary past. However, what's changed in the contemporary era is the way we handle these emotional responses. We have developed a tendency to ride these emotional waves for extended periods. This prolonged engagement with emotions is driven by a deeper psychological need, a need to comprehend why we are feeling a certain way and, more importantly, to validate those feelings. The problem arises when this natural emotional response is prolonged, morphing into overanalysis, overemphasis, and overthinking. Why do we find ourselves in this perpetual loop of emotional fixation? The answer lies in the absence of more substantial challenges or priorities in our lives. Unlike the past where individuals had tangible, urgent issues to contend with, our modern lives often lack the same level of intensity. We now find ourselves dwelling on insignificant problems because we don't have more critical concerns vying for our attention. This phenomena is exacerbated by the digital age and the prevalence of social media. The constant exposure to curated depictions of others' lives magnifies our own perceived lack of excitement. In an attempt to compensate for this void, we magnify minor issues, making them appear more dramatic than they truly are. The inability to brush off inconsequential problems, whether it's a delayed message or a minor inconvenience, is a symptomatic of an underlying issue, a lack of more substantial concerns that demand our attention. The remedy for this habitual overreaction lies in cultivating meaningful priorities. These priorities can take various forms: a challenging business venture, an engrossing art project, a competitive pursuit, or even a fulfilling hobby. When we immerse ourselves in these priorities, we grant ourselves the luxury of a mental refuge, a space where trivial matters lose their significance. The key is to invest our time and energy in endeavors that not only captivate us but also demand our commitment. This intentional redirection of focus renders insignificant issues inconsequential, allowing us to break free from the cycle of overanalyzing minor misfortunes and fostering a more balanced emotional response to life's inevitable challenges. To dive deeper into intriguing topics like this, click here to watch more and wake up.